Hey guys, Jonah here, back with a beer review, and you know where we're going. We're doing beers of the world at the moment, and there's an article in here which is quite cool, and it's about these two guys here, or one guy and one girl. Craft beers got soul, and it's basically their brewery called the Booth, Ferme Le Booth. Um, Yeah, and it's quite a good little bit here. There's a big picture, so small bit of writing, and then another couple of pages, which is pretty good. A lot of heavy focus on the on the photos. And there's their thing there, the booth brewing, which is kind of cool. And it's soul. It's got soul, man. Yeah, South Korea, basically. The South Korea craft scene, and I believe these guys started in 2013. So, yeah, 10 years old. Happy birthday! Um, which is pretty damn cool. The can is very strange because it doesn't really say too much. It says pale ale, definitely can see that, and it says censored. The Booth. But yeah, that's the name. I have got absolutely no idea, but it says something up here. Daedong, Daedong Pale Ale, 330, 5.1%. Now I have. Oops, there is a lot of stuff to read, so we shall try. But I've looked on here, and it says here brewed in the EU for these guys. Um, and imported into the UK by Beer 52. So it's not brewed in South Korea, which I was unfortunately, I was a bit, yeah, I was sad about that. Looking here, we've got some wheat, we've got oats. There's no oats in there. Um, Interesting. But I believe it's Citra Nugget and Amarillo, I believe. And there is a huge amount of stuff on here. So it's talking about the brewery itself, DCL, which I'm not 100% sure. Drink Challenge Love. There we go. That's what that says. So they're talking about high quality and craft beer and all that stuff. Yes, I was right. The booth was born as a craft beer and Pizza Hut in Seoul in 2013. Blah 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 blah. They have there you go. Daedong Gang Pale Ale, Charmol. Yeah, an interesting there. What is Dokarbi? Is that this little chap up here? This guy with the sort of three fingers on his head, some sort of alien. Oh, it's their logo. So it's a booster thing. Okay, well, fair enough. Is he on? Is he on there? Oh yeah, he's holding the censored sign. So that's their thing. Um, I guess much like Tiny Rebel has their little kind of hooded thing, and other breweries have their little tag thing. I'm talking nonsense, guys. I'm talking nonsense. Tapping the top of the can. This has been in the fridge, so hopefully do a quick pressure test. It's absolutely fine, no problem there. Right, let's get this. Whoa, get this bad boy into a glass. So I'm expecting it to be another kind of hazy, kind of new world pale ale. At least they're not calling them session IPAs again. As you well know, dear viewer. Well, if you're a viewer for a while, you'll know I don't like the name session IPA. It's about a finger and a half's head. Reasonably carbonated. Look at that. The bubbles are coming up something fierce. That head is lovely looking though. Maybe at the top we've got some slightly larger bubbles and then smaller bubbles down the bottom, which is cool. Right, let's do one of those. Why not? Because we don't know. If you don't know me by now, You will never, never, never know me. Ooh. Oh God, out of tune. Never mind. Something like that. Does that work? We'll see. We'll see in the editing phase, dear viewer. You know how we roll. It's all a bit hectic sometimes. So it is a definite hazy beer. I was expecting a lot more haze, to be honest, but because I can see the bubbles through there. Hopefully you guys can too. That head is actually getting bigger in the glass. We're now looking at 2 fingers. You know, start with 1 finger, then all of a sudden you're at 2 fingers. Where would it end? So nice and fresh though. I love Amarillo because it always gives me marmalade. I don't actually like marmalade, but I like the smell of marmalade. Isn't that weird? And when I've got Amarillo hops, I can get that kind of marmalade-y kind of smell. I'm also getting other sort of tropically fruits. Maybe more stone fruit, maybe darker kind of stuff. Um, maybe something lighter as well, like a kind of melon or kiwi, that type of thing going on the nose, which is pretty cool. I'm liking that. If you are new to the channel, think about all the good things to help me out, like subscribing, clicking like, leaving a comment, all the usual jazz. I've been saying it for ages, doesn't seem to make any difference at all, but it would help me out. So please at least consider it. Cheers and beers. Wow, that is very unusual mix. So almost some of the stuff that I was smelling, nothing like that on the taste. In fact, it's very weird. It's like a cocktail. This is very well mixed together, the flavors. Quite light, but a little bit of sourness in the back end too. Not superbly bitter. Not as carbonated as I thought it was going to be. There is quite a nice creaminess to it, which is usually attached for me with oats. In this case, it's just wheat. But yeah, those sort of kind of tropically flavors are mixed together in a really weird way. Wow, there is a bit of carbonation, but yeah, not mega, not enough to kind of disrupt my tongue, which has kind of happened a few times lately. Wow, that's so weird. There is that melon thing going on. There's that, yeah. It would, I guess, it would be a kind of stone fruit type thing, and the melon there is quite light, but it's mixed together with so many other kind of things going on. It's not one particular thing. What are the hops? Nugget, Citron, Amarillo. So I don't know where that's coming from. Um, Citra for me usually gives me that real green hit, but it's not really in this beer. It's more sort of stone fruit. Um, and where is that coming from? Maybe it's the nugget, but nugget's quite an old school kind of hop. So yeah, I'm getting kind of new, weird kind of flavors. What should we call those in on Head Watch? Dancing dolphins. Oh, look, there's a sort of lady. Is that a lady in recline? Oh, there's a shark there. Um, yeah, a lady or maybe a gentleman sitting on a deck chair, looking at, I don't know what that is, maybe some sort of cloud or something. But look, there's definitely a shark down there, or perhaps a frog swimming. Head Watch. It's a fantastic thing. It's like Spring Watch or Autumn Watch or Winter Watch. One of those weird programs where, yeah, someone on the spectrum talks nonsense, and that would kind of in this case be me. Not that I am on the spectrum. I used to have one back in the day, but you know, I'm waxing lyrical, dear viewer. Look at that. That head is absolutely genius. Lovely, fluffy white clouds going on there. Yeah, let's dive in. This is a very unusual kind of taste. Looks like the South Koreans have come up with a weird recipe, and obviously it's brewed in the UK. Sorry, in the EU somewhere. So I'm thinking it's not in the UK, but maybe they still regard us as being in the EU, even though we're not. Who knows? Mm. Oh, that is a really nice, pleasant beer, actually. I think, and look at that line at the bottom there. That's nicely thick. I think because of the amount of pale ales, session IPAs, hazy beers that I've had, they do kind of all merge into one. So when you get one with slightly different hop profiles, slightly different taste going on it, it makes life really interesting. Is this the best pale ale I've had? Not really. But is it good? Yes. It's not bad at all. I don't think I could drink masses of this beer. But then what was it? 5.1. So it is on the right side for me on the alcohol. Yeah, 5.2. Is that 2 or a 1? I can't see, dear viewer. I need to put my glasses on. 5.1. I got it round the right way the first time. Cheers and beers to you. Very unique flavour. Like I say, I'm not sure where that's coming from, but there we go. That is the Dao or Daedong Pale Ale from the booth from South Korea. Really weird. Don't know what's going on with that kind of. It's obviously the sea or a lake or something. Probably the sea because Korea, yeah, does have some sea, I guess. This has been your loving Unclejona. Drinking beer so you don't have to, and you can learn from the experience of the Belchmeister himself, the judge. Uh, yeah, it's your boy, Unclejona. I will return. There'll be some more beer reviews coming. Not sure if I'm going to upload tomorrow or not because I'm out doing some camera duties. So I'm actually going to the pub for a change, which will be cool because I haven't been for ages. But yeah, it will be quite nice to get out and about. Hopefully, it won't be raining. Anyway, I'll be back with a beer review real soon. But how soon? I'm not sure yet. Anyway, you guys take care, and we'll see you when we see you.